The Cuban Revolution took place from 1953 to 1959 in Cuba. Fulgencio Batista was the president at the time, and Fidel Castro was running against him in the re-election. Batista had the need for power and was turning Cuba into a dictatorship. Castro was a Democrat and was capturing the hearts of many Cubans. In the election for the next president, it was clear that Batista was going to lose, so he took matters into his own hands and made himself the new president as a sole leader before the election even happened.
We don't like your dictatorship. We want a democracy.
Dictators dominate.
We want change.
No.
Batista was loving the power and was taking advantage of it. He began to make changes that some of the Cuban people did not approve of, and so they began to push Castro to fight against Batista. They wanted Castro to be their president, even though they did not fully understand how Castro would run the government. Castro gathered an army and attacked Batista's army of almost 10 times as many soldiers. Batista's army was many, but Castro's men had something to fight for. Castro won the battle, and Batista's men were left fallen and broken.
You're not welcome here. Get out.
Batista's army was taken down by Castro's smaller army, and Castro was elected to be the Prime Minister of Cuba. The Prime Minister was a position that he really wanted and was very grateful to have, although eventually he started to abuse his power, switched to communism, and the whole entire office was diminished. Castro would never admit that he was a communist until later in the story. Cuba became communist. Then the entire government was destroyed on December 2, 1976, and a new constitution was written.